Hello there and welcome back to another edition of the Hot Lab Classic Remastered. This time take a look at the 1991 Nissan Silvia Q's 2000cc. The 2-litre version of the Nissan Silvia Q's. We have had the 1.8, so yeah, this one's the 2-litre. This one is running race mod, which the other Q's did not, because I wanted to show off some of the fantastic two-tone colour schemes that this generation of Silvia came in. We've also had the 88 Silvia K's 1800cc. I did understand the difference between Q's and K's, but I've forgotten. Basically all you need to know is the K's are quicker. So I am expecting this to sort of end up somewhere middling between the Q's and the K's that we've previously had, but we will see. The one thing I really like about the S13 and also about the AE86 models as well, every single version and generation has a different racing mod, which I think is very cool. I think the 88Ks and Qs share, but the 91Qs and the 91Ks have different race mods. In this case, you sort of get this sort of pinky purplish car with a body kit, which I do actually think looks quite good. It suits it quite well. I especially like the front bumper. It's sort of max powery, but it's got some sort of 90s, 80s, 90s charm to it. It looks a little bit like a Mark III Supra bumper, actually, which is interesting. Anyways, front engine and rear wheel drive, 310 horsepower, 990 kilos. Pretty middling stats for this course, so we will see how this gets along. It is going to have 6 laps of the Motorsports Land track in order to set the best time it possibly can. Our current leader is the Audi TT LM Edition. That car set a time of a 26.690. This S13 obviously not likely to beat that. In terms of S13s, the previous Qs set a time of a 31.9 and the K's set a time of a 30.9. So basically I am expecting this to end up sort of middling between those. Depends how much the racing mod adds to it, and it depends how much sort of extra having that 2-litre engine as opposed to the 1.8 adds. If I recall, I mean, this is 310 horsepower. I think the 1800 is more like 280 horsepower. So 30 horsepower should really make a difference to this car. Wow, it is quicker, and that was with a very sort of delayed correction to a slide that I made on the final bit as well. This could definitely go quicker. That is interesting, the 2-litre car being quicker than the K's. Because I remember when we had the K's, I actually thought that was a very quick lap time from it. So, yeah, interesting. Alright. Well, you can definitely go quicker, because, again, well, we are going to go quicker, and that was a worse lap. Because, yeah, as I mentioned, that sort of delayed slide onto the grass there, not really helping this. It is a nice driving car, this. Usually when I think Silvias, I think they're going to be sort of drifty, horrible messes. But this is not that. This is actually surprisingly well behaved. It is a little bit sort of twitchy, especially when it gets towards like the top end of that turbo. Wow. Okay. That's not what I was expecting out of this. Am I just massively improved with rear-wheel drive cars? Like, do I need to restart this series again because of how much better I am with these things, or is it just genuinely that much quicker? I have no idea. That's a phenomenal time, though. That's 0.5 quicker than the K's. I don't believe this car is 0.5 quicker. Right, we will get a run-up, because, yeah. It's just a little bit, I don't know if it's me being wonky with the way I'm driving this, or if there's generally something up at like the top end of the turbo that's sort of forcing the rear end to sort of twitch and move about a little bit. It is a bit strange. It does sound like an excuse, that, but I promise you it is not. Or at least, you know, I'm pretending it's not an excuse. Yeah, maybe I'm just getting better with cars like this. I have no idea. That is not as good of a run out of there as I wanted. Damn. Yeah, that could go a little bit quicker, I think. That's just insane, though. I don't know why this is that quick. That makes absolutely no sense to me whatsoever. I have no idea. Alright. Well, that's one for the history books, I guess. God. It's 0.5 quicker than the K's, which should be quicker than this, because I think the K's made about 350 horsepower. Or maybe that's it. Maybe this is sort of the power sweet spot of the S13, and perhaps the Q's is a bit lower weight, so maybe that's the trade-off. I'm not really sure, to be honest, but I'm very confused. It could have gone quicker as well. Oh god, I don't know what's going on with me at the moment. I sort of seem to be turning into a driving god, which is a bit weird. I'm not used to it. Yeah. A 30.424. We'll place this into 166. I have no idea why it's that quick. It's only slightly slower than a Toyota Aristo. It's quicker than the Clio, quicker than an Accord SIR, quicker than the Prelude SIR, quicker than the Audi A4 Avant. It's quicker than the naturally aspirated GTOs. I don't know. I literally don't know. It's 0.1 up on the Spec R Silvia, which had about 400 horsepower. I really don't know what's going on there. I'm very scared of that. I don't want to be improving that much this late into the series, because it means there's going to be a whole lot of cars that people are going to be like, you should rerun this, you should rerun that, and it's like, oh god, please don't make me do that. Interesting. Anyways, that's it for this episode. Thank you all very much for watching. Join me next time when I'll be driving something completely different. Until then, farewell.